we are going in a new dimension, where space and time have no function. For you, I reveal the secret of eternal youth. No rules to attend, but a natural good to perceive. Do you think I'm crazy? Just a little bit. Am I an heretic? No, I am the storyteller of this sentimental journey. So if you're really curious to discover the secret of Cosenza, listen my history. 17 generations before Jesus Christ was quite near from here, but we are going to open the eyes in the heart of this city. So, if you're really curious to discover this fascinating city, you have to listen my tales.
The city of Cosenza is a Calabrian city located at the confluence of the Crati and Busento rivers. A city with a long and glorious past, rich in history and culture, and for those characteristics it earned the title of Athens of Calabria.
Cosenza is one of the largest and best preserved historic centers in Italy, whose ancient walls breathe history, culture and art. Walking along Corso Telesio, the main street and heart of the ancient city, you reach Piazza Duomo, dominated by the cathedral. Frederick II of Swabia in 1222 donated a cross containing, it is said, a relic of the cross of Christ, now preserved in the Diocesan Museum. The students of our school have created a robot that shows visitors the works in the Museum Telesio.
Hi, I'm Antonio Monaco. Thanks to the exciting project, Adopt a Monument in Italy by the Foundation Naples 99. I've been designed and created by the students of the Industrial Technical Institute in Cosenza.
Continuing along Corso Telesio, you can admire an ancient building whose facade recalls the style of the ancient Greek temples, today the site of the comic strip museum, unique in Italy. At the end of the main street of the ancient city, we arrive in one of the most suggestive points of the city, where we can admire the municipal theatre named after Alfonso Rendano, famous not only for his music but also for having invented the third pedal of the piano. In the center of the square there is the bronze statue of Bernardino Telesio, the most illustrious citizen of Cosenza, the first of the new men called him Bacon. His work influenced and inspired the subsequent philosophical thought of Galileo, Giordano Bruno and Tommaso Campanella. On the square, there are other historic buildings, such as the Cosentina Academy, founded in 1511, which also houses the civic library, full of ancient texts. And the government building. From the square you enter the Villa Vecchia, with its ancient trees, and after the Cosentines looking for a refreshment during the summer heat. On the highest hill of the city dominates the Swabian castle, restored and site of intense cultural activities. Downstream of the historic center, at the confluence of the Crati and Busento rivers, you can admire the monumental complex of the Church of San Domenico, with its beautiful cloister, and of historic center. But Cosenza is not only the ancient part. The new part is characterized by its commercial activities and as a dispenser of services, without having abandoned its vocation to culture. The combination of shopping and culture is well known in the so-called parlor of the city, Corso Mazzini, a pedestrian area that crosses for over 1 kilometer the city center and is characterized by the Open Air Museum, MAB, with sculptures by the greatest artists in the 1900s, ranging from Salvador Dalì to De Chirico, from Mimmo Rotella to Manzù, from Modigliani to Sasha Sosno.
The city, while preserving and enhancing its past, however, is projected towards the future, a European city. Recently the city has equipped itself with a very modern planetarium, and the Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava has created a bridge that unites old and new city, tradition and future. It is the highest cable-stayed bridge in Europe. Its need for eco-sustainability has recently gained momentum and has seen it participate in various European projects, including the Smart City project for the construction of smart cities, with a high technological content and a high index of environmental sustainability.